So y'all can see it's a lot of symbolism surrounding this case, okay? We have the infinity symbol at the memorial in Houston that the Prince family put up that actually says H-Town, the Prince family. Like, that's hella disrespectful, okay, first of all. And then we have it also on the casket. So let's look at Mason. Mason is 41165, which equals 17. And the Pythagorean method of calculating the name numerically equals the number 8, 7 plus 1. The number 8, as it relates to masonry, means that masons are natural-born leaders and entrepreneurs who were initiated into arcane and cosmic truths of the craft. 8 also represents karmic influences and the reality of paying those debts in humanitarian services to others. So I mentioned the number 8 in my reading before I even found any of this information. I mentioned that, and I mentioned that it also means breaking down of the old to build anew. Okay? Let's continue. One might say God above and Mason below as part of the universal connection tied into numerological science. The opposite of God is Baphomet, known as the goat of Mendes, the symbol of the devil. Baphomet, 21786452, is the number 35, and when added together, gives you the number 8. So Baphomet is the polar opposite of God, and the Mason must become a master to balance the two extremes of seemingly duality, okay? Now, 8 in the Tarot Major Arcana is the Strength card, a woman who is opening the jaws of a lion, representing self-mastery and the symbolic of Sekhmet the healer, protector, and destroyer. Masons apprentice as they rise to earn several degrees. 8 guarantees lessons that must be learned to become a master, to truly own and wield authority, to know accomplishment, success, and recognition. 8 is the number of the entrepreneur, business, finance, and secures wealth, provision, materialism, and accumulation. Thus, the Mason within the craft is surrounded by a membership in which the patrons are accomplished in their careers. 8 extends its executive leadership to attain what it desires. Because the number 8 is associated with the Mobius strip or the Lemniscate, it means endless infinity and dynamic manifestation. It has been said that 8 is the number of God because God has no beginning or ending, no father or mother. In the Pythagorean method, God, which is 7 plus 6 plus 4, is number 17. And adding these numbers together, you get the number 8, 7 plus 1. 17 is the number of the secret leader because 1 is the number of the leader and represents authority. And 7 is the number of the spiritual archaeologist and intellectual investigator, making this a very spiritual number. 17 is also considered a number of immorality, okay? And that the person's name lives after him. Very apparent with the notoriety that Masonry receives today. Number 17 is also called the Star of the Magi and expresses that the person has achieved a superior spirit to the trials and difficulties, karma, in his life and career. This aspect fits well with the rites and initiations that are a part of the Masonic tradition. Number 17 has been acquainted with the 8-pointed star of Venus in the tarot, which attracts money and success and enjoys material achievements. So I want you guys to pay attention to the number 17 because up next I will be showing you the connections on who's all connected to the number 17. Okay, so y'all, we going down this rabbit hole because ain't shit cap over here. Ain't shit cap and these numbers don't lie. So we gonna keep going down this rabbit hole. So let's look at next who's all associated with this number 17. Okay, so now that we know a little bit about the Masonic connection between the number 17 and the number 8 and the infinity symbol, let's look at the two words inside of the black box. So up top we have JZ, reduction 17, and at the bottom we have KILL, reduction also 17. Okay, and then we have 46 and 64, which is just reversed in the same cipher. Okay, and I've said this in my Young Dog video before. Jay-Z is over the entire industry. Don't nothing move without his consent. Everybody else is his underlings. So anything that these people want to do or any type of sacrifices to be made has to go through him. Everybody has to go through him to get the final answer. That's period, point blank. Okay, so it's a lot of these people that know about what's going on, and it's a lot of people involved. This was definitely a sacrifice. I don't care what nobody say. You cannot tell me different. Numbers do not lie. Ain't shit cap about this. Nothing. Okay, so we just looked at the number 17 and the significance that it has in Freemasonry and the people surrounding that number. Okay, so now let's look at Pierre, Chucky, and Offset. Pierre is from Quality Control. Okay, he's the CEO of Quality Control, for those that do not know. So let's look at the first number, 71. All these ordinals are in the same cipher and they all line up, okay? For Pierre, Chucky, and Offset, all the ordinals are 71. 7 plus 1 is 8. Then look at the reverse numbers. All of the reverse numbers are in the same cipher as well, and they all add up. 9 plus 1 is 10. Remember, old girl's birthday is 10/11. 1 plus 0 is 1. Takeoff passed on 11/1. Okay, so then let's take a look at the Chucky and Offset. Notice how the ordinal, the reduction, the reverse, and the reverse reduction is all the same. Okay, every number is the same. You got 7 plus 1, 8, 6 plus 2, 8, 9 plus 1, 10, 8 plus 2, 10. Okay, so these numbers do not lie. So what this is telling me is that Chucky is associated with taking souls. Okay, and then Takeoff had a Chucky doll around him. He had a death angel, and he had the devil around him. So this is telling me that somebody wanted, maybe Pierre allegedly wanted to take Offset's soul. Okay, and I feel like girl had to step in, and she may have had a conversation. I feel like there was a conversation had with Pierre, and he had to go to the higher ups and get approval from Jay-Z. Okay, allegedly. Like I said, everything on this channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I'm just showing you guys the connections and telling you what I get off of my intuition. Okay? I was not there. I do not know. I'm telling you. I'm not researching. I'm telling you what I see from these numbers. Period.
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. Exactly. It's up. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Okay, so y'all see the connection and how deep this rabbit hole goes. I am not done, okay? I'm by far not done. This is part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell notification for the next time I post. Please leave your comments down below. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and until next time, Susie.